Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm super pumped to be showing you the new EVO16 by Audient. This brand new interface just launched. I did a cover on it already, so you guys can go hear a drum cover using this EVO16. But today I wanted to talk about the features and the reasons why this is a truly groundbreaking interface, especially for the price point, because this thing is only $4.99 and what you get for $4.99 is insane. So let's check it out. So first up, you get 8 mic pre's, which is typical of a larger 8 mic pre recording interface. I've used many different variations through the years, but the reason this one is really useful to me is because instead of just having ADAT in and ADAT out for 8 inputs and outputs, this has ADAT in for 16 more inputs or 16 outputs. And so you are able to record up to 24 mics on this right here. And that is awesome because when you play big drum sets, you need lots of mics. And so you can pair it with something like this Audient ASP800, add 8 more, you could get 2 of those, you could add 16 more mic pre's. And so right off the bat, that thing caught my attention because I'm used to the more entry-level price point interfaces only having up to 16 inputs, which is not bad, but you could get this and it could be the backbone to a actually large studio. Like my studio here only has 24 inputs in the control room typically, unless I'm doing a crazy project. And so I operate almost every single video, every single recording, every single production that I do with 24 inputs. And so the fact that this could do 24 inputs for $499 is just awesome. Now, the next thing on the list, besides the input count, this has smart gain. So you see this little green button here. This is life-changing. I mean, it's a little bit over the top to say that, but the reason that this is so impressive is because what smart gain does is it saves you so much time, it saves you so much guesswork, and it makes it so much easier for a newer recording person, someone who's like new to the idea of recording their drums or recording a band or recording whatever. You're able to get into it easier because you hit the button, it automatically adjusts all 8 of the mic pre's or whichever mic pre's you choose to record at the proper gain level with a push of a button. So all of that, like here, let me turn the knob, let me hit the snare, here, let me kick the kick drum, let me turn the knob, trying to do that on your own. Like when I do that on my own, it is so much more difficult and it takes so much more time than clicking a single button, playing the drums at full volume, and then it blinking and it's ready to go. I mean, let me show you smart gain. Now what you're seeing right now is me actually hitting the button, selecting the channels, and then playing over the top of the interface as it like calculates and goes through its algorithm or goes through its process to figure out exactly what gain levels that it needs to be at for each channel. Now you're about to hear exactly what those preamps sound like, those gain levels sound like with one push of the button. So let's hear it. All right, pretty impressive if you ask me. So another huge thing about that is just how much time it saves, how easy it is to get into it, but it also will show you if there's a problem with one of your channels, if you don't have something plugged in, it will blink red if there's an issue, like maybe that it's peaking, like with a mic cable is going bad or a microphone is going bad. It really can help you learn a lot about your setup in a very short amount of time, because it's not one of those things where you're like, what's that sound? Let me see which input is it on, which is input. No, it shows up red because there's an issue with that channel. All right, so another huge feature of this interface is this motion UI here at the front. And so everything can be controlled from this little screen. You can switch things, you can adjust things, you can get to inputs, you can get to outputs, you can turn on phantom power, you can, like, everything is right there on this screen. You don't have to step away from the interface in order to adjust parameters. Everything is right here with that motion UI, and all of it is displayed here on the screen. It's very simple, it's very intuitive, it makes sense. I really found myself like just enjoying the ease of use, because some of these things, when they overcomplicate it, then it starts getting like, oh well, there's so many things to do on here. Like I have another interface that you can do similar things where everything goes on here. It's a super high-end interface, but the problem is that it's like really annoying. Like you have to hold down one button, then you have to like shimmy over here, and then you have to click that button. And so like I'd rather use the computer interface. For this situation, I actually really enjoy the motion UI. I really enjoy the way that it works. And I never had to download a program on my computer to operate this, which is impressive because pretty much every interface I've ever used, I've had to use a computer interface to adjust parameters and to change things. And I know it does have the ability to do that. You can do it on your computer. There are a few more options you can get to, but the fact that you can do it all on here really means a lot to me, because then if there's some sort of like mix up and you don't have your software downloaded and you're trying to record but you're using someone else's laptop, and like it's here, you can just use this and it works. Now, I don't know if you notice how small this thing is, but it is small. This is my backpack, and this is not a large backpack, but I can put it in this small computer laptop bag because this is a very portable, very useful machine. And I mean, you've heard it. Like, I'll show you more of the samples of what the preamps sound like, but at the end of the day, the thing is the features are here, the inputs, the outputs are here, the smart gain is here, the control is here. Like, there's a lot going for this interface, and when you calculate in the preamps, they sound great. I mean, I use Earthworks mics, and I have this amazing Pearl kit that I've been recording on, and so the kit sounds great, the mics sound great. I don't want the preamps to be the problem, and these Audient EVO16 preamps are really awesome. So I will give you a little more taste of what those preamps sound like with the drums only. You can also hear them in the Heathens drum cover that I've already posted. Once again, I'm really impressed with this unit. And so when they asked me if I would do something with the EVO16, I am usually hesitant about that because I don't want to say like, oh, hey, yes, just send it to me and I'm going to make a video. I told him, I was like, I have to try it out, I have to check it out, I have to weigh the pros and cons and figure out if this is something that I can suggest to people. And here's the deal. If this thing was $700 or $800, I would still suggest it to you because it has so many impressive features. The 24 inputs and outputs alone makes it worth a higher premium over the other competition. But the thing is, this actually comes in under the competition, like $499 for this. And so it is so easy for me to be like, this is the one that you should check out right now. I haven't seen anything else on the market that beats all of the options and the things that are going on in this box. And this small portable box, you can also get rack ears and you can rack mount it, but I really like the just portability of it without the rack ears. All you have to do is register it. They don't ship with rack ears because most people don't use them. So you register it and they send you the rack ears free, which I thought was really cool because they could have made it a charged add-on since this unit is so affordable, but they didn't. They want you to have them. If you want them, all you got to do is register it. So I'm here just enjoying this thing. I hope that you guys like this answers some questions, that it shows you some of the samples of what it sounds like. And I hope that you click the link in the description. You can go check out the dealers and find out where you can get the EVO16. I know for a fact that at some places it's not going to be available until July, but reputable dealers will allow you to pre-order it so you can be one of the first people to get the first stock that comes out. So I recommend, if you're interested in this, go ahead and pre-order it. And you can click the link in the description to go figure out where you can do that. So Check out the drum cover on the EVO16. I've got another one coming out soon, and I hope that this answers your questions. If it doesn't, click the link in the description. There'll be more answers there, or you can leave a comment and I will get to as many as I can. So, thanks so much for watching. Happy drumming, happy recording. Thanks for checking out the EVO16. See ya.